right to today's Reading Reno with local author Jade Griffin, who doesn't just write books per se, but she rather creates entire worlds and adventures that you guys actually get to be a part of through tabletop role-playing games. So thank you so much for being here, for dressing almost like the part and stuff. I was asking you right before we started this interview, you know, is this the time period of your game? Is this the book? And you're like, it's just hot outside, and why not? I love it.
Right. Thanks for having me again.
Oh my
Katey.
God, it is my pleasure. And this is a very exciting time period for you because you have just launched your new one, your new game. So tell us a little bit about it. It's called, was it Embraced Fate?
Embraced Fate, yes.
Okay.
It is the first 4 adventures in a campaign setting. So a campaign versus the normal, you sit down at a table, you play 1 session, maybe 2, and then the story is done. But with this one, it's a continuation.
I love that.
There are 4 different adventures you can go through. And if you want to stop there, you can, or you can wait for the next ones to come out.
Which I was told comes out in August, which is very exciting. So then it'll be a 5-part campaign, which is really cool. And tell us a little bit about the storyline of this one.
You start out in Graniteville, Vermont. You can play one of 6 pre-generated characters, or you can make your own. The rules can be found for free online in the short form, or you can buy Chaosium's book, which is the Call of Cthulhu 7th edition.
Okay.
And that's available on drivethrurpg.com, both the free version and the one that you can purchase.
I love that. And now all of those elements that you're seeing there on your screen right now, those are elements that you have either created or curated to help facilitate the story. And I just think that is amazing because this is not just like, oh, I put some words down on a paper and out came a book, you know what I mean? Like, no, like you had to go through and you had to find archived photos. You had to hire character artists to create these things. And all of that is within the book, which is so cool.
That's correct. Handouts are really important. It helps people be immersive in the game because you're sitting there with a piece of paper and some math rocks, dice, and a pencil or a pen, and the keeper, the person running the game, runs you through the scenario. And so it's theater of the mind. You have those audio visuals, sometimes it's music, sometimes it's an envelope that you can make. It's one of the handouts available. I have instructions on how to do that with the provided material.
Yeah, which is really cool. And if you aren't really a role-playing game person, you can still read Jade's stories because you've put those stories in books, right?
Yes. Once I leave the table, the characters don't stop talking, so they often get their own novels. So the 4 that I have on the table are the 3-book set for Lacey Moore, who is actually the grandmother of one of the players, characters you can play, and also Mr. Smith, who works the front desk. You encounter him in the 4th adventure at the conclusion adventure for Embraced Fate.
Yeah, so if you want to learn more about any of these characters, you can. And I do love that, you know, you've almost created your own like multiverse and stuff, which is so much fun. And if you do want to play any of these games, you're going to be at the RageCon, right? Coming up this month.
I will be at RageCon. It'll be at the last weekend in June. It'll be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All but one of my games has filled up, but I'm hoping on Sunday the last game will finish early and I will have openings for anyone who wants to come by.
That's so fun. And now if people do want to play, what's kind of like the time commitment? Because a lot of times people think, oh, this is a, you know, days-long activity, but this one, I mean, a few hours, or what are you thinking?
Yeah, a few hours. That's typical. And it used to put people off. It's like, oh my gosh, how can you commit that much time to something? As a writer, believe me, it's a lot shorter than writing a book.
It's a lot shorter than that, and honestly, probably we've all scrolled on our phones today for about 2 hours. So a role-playing game sounds fun, and you're doing it with friends and stuff, and you're immersing yourself in another world. So really, truly very exciting there. So Jade, thank you so much for being here. We've got all of this stuff on our website, including her website, which we'll link to kolotv.com so that you guys can go ahead and check it out. And there's one more photo we want to show off real fast if we can. That's basically you doing book signing events, which is also, I'm sure, really fun for you.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Yeah, you get to like meet your fans and stuff. You're like, oh my God, I love these characters just as much as you do, which is always good for an author to hear. So thank you, Jade, for being here. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll be right back after this quick break.